be treated that way.
And now, the next case.
All parties in the matter of Benson versus Stuckey. Step forward.
Charles Benson is suing his former tenant, Carolyn Stuckey, for property damage.
All right, the capsule version of this case is, Mr. Benson, you rent a house to the defendant. The defendant receives subsidized housing through Section 8 housing, which partially pays for the rent on the house.
Yes.
You do not rent any part of the basement to her, only the top part of the house. And you had your things stored in the basement.
Yes.
Now, it is your claim that without your permission, the defendant, who, according to her, son was moving, he needed to store his things, she took it upon herself to put your stuff out of the basement, to get rid of your stuff. You came by and saw that some of the stuff was damaged or missing, and so you're suing her for $5,000 for that, despite the fact that she's still your tenant.
Yes.
Is that your case?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, Miss Stuckey, if I'm reading this correctly, you did in fact remove his items from the basement, knowing that you had no permission to rent, nor were you renting any part of the basement, so that you had the authority to use it as your own space. Is that true?
No.
Is what you're telling me you were renting the basement as well as the rest of the house?
No, what I'm saying is that I asked, can I move some of the things downstairs in the basement, because I was using the basement as storage from the time we moved there.
So you asked him if you could move some of his stuff?
Some of our stuff down to the basement.
No, you said you asked permission, I assume, from the plaintiff.
Yes.
If you could move some of his stuff to put more of your stuff.
Yes.
And instead of moving it, you moved it out.
Yes.
Well, you can't do that.
I didn't move it out right away. I asked permission. I said, can I move some of this stuff? Because there was a sewage problem going on down there, but things was getting damaged. So I said, I asked him verbally, can I move this out to make room?
Well, now you're using the word out. You didn't use the word out before.